everyone. Hello, everybody. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are faring well. I hope this year is starting well and beautifully and highly motivated with you. I hope you're all highly motivated anyways. Hello to my aunties, my sisters, my cousins, all the ladies in my life and outside of my life, my friends, my frenemies, all the people having a life and living this life. I hope you are all faring and doing well. I hope 2023 has started on a good side with the right foot. I hope everything is well with you. And as usual, I'm bringing you a combo of fitness and motivation video, and I hope it will inspire you. So anyways, today's fitness video that I'm following is entitled 30 minutes sweaty Tabata workout with weight, full body, and it is a fitness video. It is a fitness video available on YouTube. It is from Growing Ganana, and it is over 30 minutes. It's around 34 minutes worthwhile of fitness and worthwhile of sweat. Please go and do the exercise with the lady. She has a full range of video, and you can get to sweat and you can get to move that body around, and you'll feel better afterwards. So anyways, that is the fitness side of the video, and the motivational side of the video today is about the need to change your identity. Yes, we are bringing identity inside. The need to change your identity about who you have always been before, because if you want to get the things you have never had before, if you want to become the person you have never been before, if you are aspired and you are inspired by people who do not look like you, speak like you, talk like you, you need to change your identity about who you have always been before. All this while up until 36 that I am right now, I need to change the identity of who you have always been to become the person I want to be by design, based on my own accord, being inspired by the people who are already there that I look up to. So anyways, that is the motivation video today. So the need to change your identity and become somebody you have never been before. And that is why I've made a lot of videos where I refer to the need to have a hero, whether it is spiritually a hero, whether it is mentally a hero, whether it is financially a hero, whether it is physically. We need to all have a hero we aspire to become and look and talk and feel like. Why? It's not only about how they look and then you go and look for inside their life and what they truly do. No, it's about what you see about them that you aspire to have in your life. Not the details, not the failures, but rather the success that you aspire to have in your life. Whether they have gone through whether they have gone and been a lot of things that you do not aspire to have, you maximize about what you see in them that you aspire and you want to have for yourself, and then maximizing your effort, targeting your effort into achieving those things that you see outside to bring them into your reality. So the need to change our identity, the things that we have always been all this while, so that we become the person that we want to become in a few years, in a few months, in a few hours, because future start in the next couple of hours, future start in the next couple of minutes. So anyways, the need to change your identity of who you have always been, of where you spend your time, of the choices you have always made, of the words you speak about yourself, and the time management, the places that you go to and are used to, and even the people you are used to spend your time and money on. Why? Because if we aspire to become somebody new, if we aspire to have things that are new to us, we need to change the identity of who we have always been. I will mention example. For example, if you want to be more spiritually enlightened, if you want to be more spiritually in touch, not only with yourself, but even with the people around you, and when you start growing in your spirituality, you need to change your identity about the spirituality you have always had, because that is what you want to grow. That means you are not satisfied with what you have right now and where you are. So you need to change your identity about the spirituality that you have always been and that you have always had, because you aspire to have something, you aspire to grow spiritually. So you need to have a routine. I've made a video about the need to routine before, and I'm mentioning it again today. You need to, if you want to go more spiritually in touch, you need to change your routine or even start a routine about around your spirituality. Whether you pray in the morning, you pray in the evening, and you have never done it before, or you are now doing it and you are not sure about doing it. It's about instructing yourself and educating yourself, and then practicing all the things that you have heard about spirituality. So as a spiritual person myself, I always feel like I need to grow more about it, because we are more than what we see on the mirror. We are more than what we feel. We are even more than the thoughts that we have, because if we acknowledge that we are thinking, that means there's somebody aside looking at you being thinking. Looking at you thinking. So if we want to become more spiritually in touch, we need to have a routine about spirituality that is going to make us grow more in touch with our spirit, grow more in touch with our aura, grow more in touch even with the spirituality of people around us. Because when you grow in your spirituality, you become stronger, and the people around you even get like a fairy dust of you growing more in touch with your spirituality, because you get to even protect people. If you are spiritually strong, you get to even protect people that are depending on you when you have children, or when you are married, when you have a partner, when you have your friends. Like, you becoming more strong spiritually will even empower other people to become protected and even grow stronger as well. So if you want to tackle this side, you need to educate yourself about it. You need to have a routine about it, and make sure you enforce that routine upon you. It is about betraying who you have always been before, based on spirituality, because I mentioned spirituality, and then embody the person you want to be like and feel like in your spirituality. And that goes back to looking at the hero, what they do, how they do it, what they say, how they say it, so that you embody those things. And then changing your identity about the choices that you have made. So I've spoken about spirituality. I'm not speaking about the choices that you make. Even when it comes to your spirituality, having more choices that are targeted and focused on you growing more spiritually in touch with yourself and the nature of people around you. And yes, so I'm speaking about the choices right now, because if you have always made the same choices and you keep on making those choices will make sure you stay the same. And we do not want to stay the same. So you have to have you have to become spiritually aware, or physically aware, and mentally aware of the choices that you make, that have always ensure that you stay the same, and now be aware of the choices that you are making, and making sure that those choices are targeted and focused on growing and you becoming the person that you want to become. So to make sure the choices that you make are changed. Change your identity about the choices that you make. Change your identity about also the time management that you have always had. Because if you have always managed the time the way you manage it, that is why you are where you are with what you have and lack of. So if you want to change where you are with what you have and lack of, you need to change even the time management, like the choices about the time management that you are doing every day, all day, monthly, yearly, hourly. You need to change the perception, your identity. You need to change your identity about the time management. So for somebody like me, or most of the people outside there, we like to spend time on social media. And when some people, when they are on social media, they are making money. Some people, when they are on social media, they are growing their audiences, they are growing community, they are making money and growing things. And we are spending, some of us, not all of us, we are spending time wasting time on social media, being fed by people making money, and that is not helping anyone starting with us. It is helping them, but it's not helping us. So anyways, we have to change our identity about the time management that we have always had all this while, and then starting to use time properly, focus on the goals and the objectives that we have for ourselves. Then I'm coming to the words. Change our identity. Yes, we need to change the words that we speak about ourselves, the words that we think of, the words that we meditate on. I've made a video about it before, and I'm mentioning it right now, because what we say about ourselves is why we are where we are. What we have always said about ourselves is why we are where we are with what we have a lack of. So we need to change our identity about the words that we speak about ourselves and to ourselves, because those words are affecting us physically, emotionally, financially. Those words are going to affect us, or are affecting us. Even the perception that people have about us is based on the words that we speak about ourselves to ourselves. Whether you say it loud or whether you say it loud or not, they are going to affect you. So making sure that we are more aware about the words that we say about ourselves, and those words are supposed to be targeted to the things that we want instead of the things that we lack of. If we want to be more physically in touch, if we want to be more spiritually in touch, if we want to grow financially, we need to start speaking the words that we want for ourselves. I do not want to attract poverty, but I keep on speaking about poverty and being and lacking and needing, but shifting this energy to target that energy to growing more financially, to growing more spiritually in touch, to having more choices or making more choices that are targeted to my goals is going to change a lot of things, because I am now creating and designing my life based on the things that I want instead of the things that I lack of. So we need to be aware of the words we speak about ourselves. Stop identifying with the things you lack of, that the things that you need, and start identifying with the things that you want for yourself. I want to become more spiritually in touch, so I will start identifying with, I have a prayer routine, I have a meditating routine, I have things, and I'm making things that are making sure that I am reaching the goals that I want for myself. I now want to identify with somebody who has wealth and who is wealthy. Now I have to speak wealth of wealth. I am making money, I am saving money, I am doing this with money, I am investing money. Money multiplies with me, and with me I am empowered by money, and I empower others with the money that I have. I share money, I save money, I make money. So you need to identify with the words that you want instead of the words that you lack of, and start speaking those words. I need a better job. It's not about needing. I am looking for a better job. I am striving to get a better job. I am making a better CV. I am talking to people who can get me that job. I am engaged with companies that can find me and get me that job. So it is about identifying yourself with the things that you want instead of the things that you lack of. So that is some of the things. So speaking the words that you want, so that those words are going to impact nature and even affect you first before it impacts nature, so that you start identifying with the things that you want for yourself instead of the things that you lack of. Then you have to change your identity about the places you go to and the people you spend your time on. Yes, this is major. This is major, because some of us family people, some of us always trying to have a family around, whether it is family of friends, family of neighbors, family of blood related, family of partnership or companies. Even within the companies, we always want to have like a circle that is empowering us. We need to check out this circle. Is this circle helping you strive towards your goal? Is this circle empowering you? Is this circle feeding you, or you are the only one feeding everybody? So you need to check your circle, and the places you go to, are those places going to help you get you to the opportunities that you want for yourself? Are the places that you visit going to help you more focus, help you reach your goals? Are those places going to help you? If they are not, it is about changing your identity about the places you go to. If you want to be sporty, you don't spend your time on bars. If you want to be spiritually enlightened, you don't spend your time where people are not spiritually in touch with themselves and even denying themselves when it comes to spirituality. So it is all about changing your identity about who you have always been all this while into becoming the person you want to become. So transform yourself from within, starting with the words that you say about yourself, the choices that you make for yourself and to yourself, the time and people you spend, the time and the time management that you have always had, the way you use your time, and then the places you go to and the people you surround yourself with. So we need to betray the version of us that we have always been up until a couple of hours ago, into being focused on the people and on the person that we want to become. So that was my video today. I hope it has helped somebody out there starting with me. This is take 2. Take 1 was so much better, but anyways, we are still striving. Until I see you in another video, thank you for watching. Like, share, and comment the video. And if you have any suggestions, I will be happy to receive those. Thank you for watching. Until I see you in another video, please take care of yourself. Bye.